See, I told you we should have bought some Lucky Strikes.
Who are you?
I'm John Blacksad, private investigator.
How's Joe?
One question at a time. It's my turn.
Your turn.
Oh, it's gonna be time. Oh, no, it's not.
Why did you meet with Joe Dunn?
Because he was looking for me. He came here one morning, but I was too embarrassed to come down. Because he left a baseball with his initials on by the tombstone. Sam's Diner, tomorrow, 12:30 a.m. Because he knew they want to kill me.
What did he want from you? And who wants to kill you?
Oh, this is
One
where you
question at
get
a
shot
time.
by a sniper as well.
How's Joe?
What would happen if I told him the truth? Would he lose it? Could I take that chance? Joe Dunn is dead. Murdered.
I told you, Joe. How did it happen?
One question at a time.
One question at a time. My turn.
I like that it lets you decide whether to say or not.
What did Dunn want from you?
He wanted to know who was playing dirty in the sporting business. Dirtier than usual, that is. Wrecked lives, careers, ruined at the top of the game. He wanted to know if the same had happened to me. He wanted to know if the end of my career and my disappearance had anything to do with all that. He wanted me to confirm who was behind it all. The guy who had him killed. Our old friend, the surgeon.
The surgeon. Is it Mitchell again then? Cause doctor? Only person killed. Had been Warner Brothers and Arms tried to pass it as Yale's doctor. I'm sure one of the Olympic files tried to pass. Wait, are these? Sparrow blames everything on a surgeon and old friend in common with Dunn. But just because they're both. Oh. Try to pass. So would it be... this one then?
Is Mitchell the surgeon? Is he the person behind all of this?
Is
That
there...
surgeon you mentioned, is he...
My turn.
the surgeon?
I want to know why I should trust you.
Uh-oh.
Because I take my job very seriously. It's my turn. That surgeon that you mentioned, is he in this photo I got here? Ow!
Oh.
Hey!
Ow.
Hey, that toss was... Huh? Both my ear and my self-esteem would hurt for days. But at least I had a new lead to follow. The surgeon. The bastard had avoided my scrutiny by passing as a hospital doctor. But now, all of my senses were on guard. No matter how good the disguise or how well he hid, I would find him.
Wait. Surgeon? Or since they're all animals, the sturgeon? Yeah, why aren't there any fish?
So what you're saying is, one, there's a corruption scandal
Oh, I thought it was
involving
going to
all
say
kinds
12
of
days to solve the
actors.
case. I was like, wait, there's a timer?
Two, our puppet master is a surgeon named Mitchell, a man who happened to fight in the war with Dunn, right?
Maybe, but it could be no more than a false lead.
Anyway, where was I? Number 3, right? 3, since Dunn was on his trail, Mitchell, or whomever, hired an anteater to get rid of him. Then, since you were also shaking the wasp's nest, he went after you. But the anteater made a mistake, and Mitchell, or whomever, killed him to cover his own tracks. And, wait, 4, the key to all this lies with a common friend of Dunn's and Mitchell's, Craig Spenow. Do you really trust him?
I was gonna say as a joke, I don't trust anyone. I do think he's telling the truth.
I think he didn't lie to us.
I could tell by the
Although
way
he might
he
not know
chucked
the whole truth.
the baseball.
4. No, I mean 5. Dunn was murdered 4 days after
Don't
taking
do this.
Speno
I can't
to his
keep track
house.
of things. Don't make it worse.
That doesn't make him suspect. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Nah, it doesn't add up.
Why not?
Just a hunch.
And totally because not because
Let's
I
follow
don't
up
know
with the
what.
suspects. You told Smirnoff you're convinced that Yale is innocent. But what about O'Leary? 6.
Okay. This would be. He does it personally. But someone ordered him to do those murders.
He
Hey.
wouldn't have sent Randall to kill Dunn. He would have dragged him to his basement, given him his little speech, and then killed him himself. Nah, I know O'Leary, and he wouldn't have sent a hitman. He would have taken matters into his own hands.
What about Cassidy? 7, right?
I have no idea. Okay, Cassidy. He acts recklessly by impulse, but carefully planned out.
I think it's safe to rule out Cassidy as Dunn's murderer. He seems too impulsive to have planned such a twisted crime. Whoever planned the whole thing knew the suicide theory would fall through. So he manipulated the clues to incriminate Yale. Cassidy is too impulsive to pull off such an intricate plan.
So, even if you have your doubts, Mitchell is the one pulling the strings. And you know why? Because in novels, the murderer is always someone the detective knows from the beginning.
Oh,
Well,
it must have been us.
that could be the case in British novels. You know, where everyone in the mansion where the murder took place is a suspect.
That reminds
But
me, we need to play
This might
the
just be an
Hercule
American
Poirot game.
whodunit, where the detective doesn't even meet the culprit until the last scene.
You mean we still don't know who's pulling the strings?
Or it could be a Columbo
didn't
and we
say
knew
that.
from the beginning who. No, we didn't.
How did it go with Helen Moore?
I didn't get anything, even though it started out really well. I asked to interview her along with her boyfriend, Al Stone. Since I'm a big shot, they were happy to oblige.
Oh, gee, I thought the game broke.
Perfect. Now, time for the interview. I'll go back and forth so you don't get bored. So, who goes first? Here's one for both of you. How did you meet?
At the party organized by Des.
Al, who threw the party doesn't matter one bit. What matters is that I saw you and you saw me. Our paths crossed and our lives were changed forever.
Okay, now,
Okay, yeah, she definitely seems to be more
here's one for Helen.
clear on what to say and what not to say. Champies, I don't know what.
Can you tell us how much Champies pays you to endorse them?
Oh, right, the
Sure, honey.
bar.
They pay me much more than I'd ask them for. In fact, Champions is so delightfully
I didn't wanna-
delicious that I'd even do it for free.
I didn't
Does
want to
that
ask
answer your
about
question?
O'Leary because that's gonna.
no.
Nonsense. We both know it does.
Moving on,
And I feel like taking the picture.
here's a question for Al.
Oh. Oh, that might.
Your manager is Frank Cassidy, president of the Boxing Managers Association
Let's
of
see
New
if we
York.
can
According to
initiate
him,
some
only
friction.
boxers working with member managers should be allowed to compete. What do you think about that?
We never talk politics, honey. Athletes should steer clear of controversy and stay focused on their sport. Don't you think?
Don't say focused
Yeah,
when
that's right.
you're all blurry.
Now what?
Ask Helen.
Okay, Helen.
This is mean, but
Dating a boxer can be dangerous. Aren't you afraid that those blows to the head will take a toll on his intellectual capacity?
Honey, take a look at my man and then look at yourself. You really think I'm with him because of his intellectual capacity?
you were meaner than I was.
Write this down. Nothing will change my man. His smarts, manliness, and integrity are all boxing proof.
Okay, one more question. And
I was gonna ask this time about O'Leary, since she was all about integrity and
Al,
stuff.
honey,
Like,
can
hey,
you answer it?
how about this?
I've got to go say hi to a fan. I'll be right back, Mr. Pulitzer.
Wait. You mean she stopped smiling when that fan showed up?
yeah.
Could you describe him for me?
Surely it's O'Leary. Surely.
I'll be able to show you something as soon as I'm done developing these pictures. And actually, I thought it was odd too. So while I continued to interview Stone, I managed to take some pictures of Moore and whoever her
But
mysterious
if it was O'Leary,
fan was.
weird that he'd allow those pictures to be taken. Surely.
All right. So where were we? In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Well, supposedly the odds are in my favor, but there's no such thing as a weak rival. And, you know, Bobby Yale might be young and going through a rough
And also,
patch,
you know, the
but
heart
he's
attack.
had an amazing streak, so I'll do my best.
Just in case.
Let's get that picture taken.
I want to make sure that we. Yeah.
Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it.
Because then I can. Ah, darn it. I thought I could sneak over and. It doesn't. Ah, darn. It doesn't say what button to. Game, please. Why can we not? Oh. Can we now? No, okay. So we stay here a while. We stay here a while. There we
Wait,
go.
I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
Ah, darn.
All right. So where were we?
Take a picture.
Let's get that picture taken.
Oh, I skipped the.
Turn around and show me those biceps from behind.
Like that?
That's it. Wait, I accidentally moved. Stand still. I'll take another one.
Jeez.
What's with me today? Don't move, please. Now we got it. Should we keep at it?
Well, then now we can do.
In just 12 days, the contender will try to steal your belt. Any thoughts on your fight against Yale?
Also, we
Well,
didn't get pictures of.
supposedly the odds are
the
in my
fan.
favor, but there's no such thing as a weak rival. And, you know, Bobby Yale might be young and going through a rough patch, but he's had an amazing streak, so I'll do my best.
Another picture.
I'm going to take one more, all right? Let's see what you think about this. Close your eyes and rest your chin on your fist. The boxing thinker.
Like these?
Exactly. What's up with me?
Okay, I'm ready.
Stand still. I'll take it again.
I'm ready.
I can't seem to get it right.
It's not O'Leary.
Don't move. It's about time. Finally, we're all set.
Wait. So, are you telling me the photos are developed? Or is that what you said to Stone?
Both. Just look.
Oh. The most important photo? Thank you.
Look at his hand. Is he pulling something out of Moore's purse? Or putting it in?
Oh, I see the iguana.
I've seen that matchbox before.
And then I assume his face.
Wait, that's him.
Who?
Mitchell, the surgeon.
Seriously? We got him.
Not yet.
Right. We still have to find him. Hey, pal. Did you hear what I just said? We need to keep looking at all those pictures. We need a clue that'll take us to Mitchell. Hey, see? There. Just like I was saying.
Morley's saving us again. Just in case they actually exist, this is not a hashtag ad. Not for Lucky Strike either. I don't know if they exist anymore either. Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you. It smells awful. Unless you become a hardboiled detective, then it's sort of mandatory. But otherwise, stay away.
Brawls aren't even the worst part of my job. Sure, you may take a beating, but at least you get the chance to defend yourself. But when you're sitting in your car all night, there's no way out.
You should try flying across the Atlantic, buddy.
Your legs cramp up, your back and neck feel stiff. Your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive.
Yes. But you have all of the car, and you can go whenever you want, and you can open a window.
People were finally leaving the place. The bar was about to close.
Hold up, do we need
And I
plumber
hadn't
suits?
seen Mitchell go in or out. I had no choice.
I see you took me up on my invitation. And you're smart. You knew not to come into my anti.
Are we gonna have to do the accent again?
All cleared out.
I can't say no to good advice.
Yes, we are.
Or good bourbon. Here's looking at you, Mr.
Uh-oh.
What was your name?
As far as I knew, La Iguana always stayed neutral. He played poker with Cassidy. But his joint was used as the gambling drop-off for O'Leary's operation. Did it make sense to keep faking it? Or was it too dangerous not to?
Farnham. Howard M. Farnham II.
That's right. Howard Farnham from Ding Dong, Texas.
Yeah, let's not risk it.
You're natural. You're even better at pool than poker.
This here's much easier.
He's gonna
No
know
cheating.
that we weren't, right?
You barely flinched when Cassidy decided to teach that ego a lesson.
What do you want a fella to say? between you and me, partner.
We have to.
This
We're
ain't my first showdown.
Texan.
We all got our own lethal barber.
Damn it.
Well, nobody's perfect.
Nope. Hmm.
Tell me, what do you really want with Cassidy? I can't say it's clear to me.
I'm looking to start a boxing managers association in Texas. I could really use Cassidy's know-how.
Don't worry about it. I was only curious. So, what about me? What do you want from me? No one comes to La Iguana just to drink and play pool.
I'm here looking for a regular of yours, Dr. Angus Mitchell.
What for?
We fought together during the war. I just wanted to say hi.
Sure.
Uh-oh.
Tell you what, I'll talk to Mitchell. Come back tomorrow night.
You don't understand. I have to talk to him, or else.
Or else what?
Oh, could we do the Cassidy? Would he care? Like, if his reputation is already to do with whoever, then he won't care. I don't feel like I've got friends you don't want to meet. That's probably not going to work on him. It's like everyone who comes in here is someone you'd rather not meet. But if he's playing both sides, it seemed to me that they probably know he's doing that, so D wouldn't be much of a threat. But you lose your chance to make a pretty penny is probably a lot more interesting if you're playing both
You'd be
sides.
losing your chance to make a pretty penny. I know how to reward my allies.
You think I'd spend my time in this dump if
Darn it.
all I cared about was the money? Please, cut the crap. Anything else?
I mean,
I don't think Cassidy would be too happy about the role this here dump plays in old Leary's gambling operation. You follow me?
Son of a bitch. All right.
well, they were both threats.
Give me your phone number, and I'll give you a call when Mitchell shows up.
No. You're gonna call him right now, and you're gonna give him this message.
Ooh, I like the dropping of
You're sitting in
the
your car
the
all
charade
night.
at the end.
There's no way out.
Also, that's a nice car.
Your legs cramp up. Your back and neck feel stiff. Your entire body aches to be somewhere else. It's boring and repetitive. It's so bad that your thoughts spiral in a never-ending loop. Like when you're stuck in your car, on surveillance duty.
Excellent. Thank you.
The owner of La Iguana was supposed to tell Mitchell that a certain anteater was still alive, and that it was only a matter of time before he ratted him out. With a bit of luck, that would make him nervous enough to force his hand.
How is he not going to notice you?
Now all I had to do was follow him.
Also, what is random person doing in the street? Oh no, is this going to be a driving section? Uh-oh.